President. It is now my pleasure to welcome Her Excellency Ms. Kerryne James, Minister for Climate Resilience, the Environment and Renewable Energy of Grenada. Your Excellency, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Your Excellencies, Ministers, Deputy Ministers, distinguished representatives from various delegations, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. On behalf of the government and people of Grenada, let me begin by expressing my appreciation to the Egyptian government for the kind hospitalities provided to my delegation and I in facilitating our attendance here at COP27. Mr. President, when I arrived here this morning, I was struck by the fact that many agenda items remain unresolved. And I want to emphasize at the outset that there is a dire need for urgency in closing these items, and in fact, urgency in all that we do in addressing climate change. We need urgency because the climate is not waiting for us. We have seen it this year with climate-related disasters in every corner of our beautiful planet. And we need to move expeditiously to close the emissions gap, the ambition gap, and most significantly, the implementation gap. In this regard, we are concerned about the limited progress we have seen in implementing the Glasgow Climate Pact. We are concerned because to date, only 29 countries have submitted their revised NDCs, and even these are not aligned with 1.5 degrees Celsius. Mr. President, we are also concerned because we have begun to see some of our partners backsliding on their commitments to end fossil fuel subsidies, backsliding on their commitments to begin the phase down of coal, and on their commitments to stop the flow of finance to fossil fuel investments. We are also concerned, Mr. President, about the slow progress on financing in general and financing for loss and damage in particular. This is a matter of the highest priority for my country, which has had more than its fair share of climate-related impacts in recent times. So as we gather here for the next 3 days, I call all of our partners to come to the table prepared to work on solutions, to come to the table with concrete proposals for ensuring that we do not lose this window of opportunity for avoiding the most catastrophic impacts of climate change, and to come to the table prepared to deliver on their commitments and obligations. Mr. President, my country has contributed significantly to this climate change process. It would be remiss of me if I do not take this opportunity to recognize the contributions of my fellow Grenadian and predecessor, Mr. Simon Steele, the Executive Secretary of this convention. To date, Mr. President, we continue to set the standards higher through the creation of a new ministry. And as the Minister for Climate Resilience, the Environment and Renewable Energy, and on behalf of the government of Grenada, we will continue to give full support and our political commitment. And so in closing, Mr. President, you have our guarantee that we will continue to support this process and stand ready to assist you during the coming days to achieve great success at this COP27. I thank you.